For the first time ever, a hoodwinker sunfish was observed in the northern hemisphere when it recently washed up in Santa Barbara County, researchers announced on Wednesday. The Mola tecta washed up about a week ago at UC Santa Barbara's Coal Oil Point Reserve along Sands Beach in Goleta, the university said in a news release, describing it as one of those out-of-nowhere, first-ever discoveries that send scientists' hearts aflutter. Marianne Nygaard of Murdoch University in Australia, who was the first to describe the rare species in 2017, made the official determination that the fish was a Mola tecta. It really was exciting to collect the photos and samples, knowing that it could potentially be such an extraordinary sighting, said Jessica Nielsen, a conservation specialist at Coal Oil Point, who was among the first to see the deceased fish. This is certainly the most remarkable organism I have seen washed up on the beach in my 4 years at the reserve. Nielsen was first alerted to the stranded sunfish by an intern. At first she thought the creature was a mola mola, an ocean sunfish known to inhabit the Santa Barbara Channel. She took measurements and photos, then posted about it on the reserve's Facebook page last Friday. That caught the attention of two scientists from the other side of the globe, Nygaard and her frequent collaborator Ralph Forster of Southern Australian Museum. The two believe the species pictured was possibly a hoodwinker, according to the release, but first they needed definitive proof. I thought that the fish surely looked an awful lot like a hoodwinker, but frustratingly, none of the many photos showed the Clavis clearly, Nygaard said. And with a fish that is so far out of range, I was extremely reluctant to call it a hoodwinker without clear and unambiguous evidence of its identity. It is still not clear how the Mola tecta ended up along California's central coast when the fish's known range is confined to the southern hemisphere. The discovery, however, likely wouldn't have been possible without such a far-reaching collaboration, according to Chris Sandoval, the Coal Oil Point Reservoir director. Without attentive eyes, camera phones, and social media, they would have never learned that this fish had just been seen for the first time in the northern hemisphere.